Hi, my name is Tina Colter, and you are with myself and James Wood. We're just going to quickly give you a beautiful overview of miraclereadyinfo.com. Chances are you had a friend share the site with you, and you've probably already looked over videos here, the 2-minute videos, which are amazing, packed with so much information. If you haven't yet, please take a look at these videos. They're going to show you what this company is going through with massive momentum and why, as well as how the technology works. And you probably look through what are people experiencing because it's changing and impacting people's lives. So, dig a little bit deeper in the before and after videos and pictures that we have here for you. As our body works, what we just want to share, and I'm sure you've just listened to David Schmidt in the company and where we're going and where we've been and the longevity and the foundation that we have with this company. So we're pretty excited about that as you're looking through what medical professionals are saying, because maybe you've seen a lot of the information already and you're maybe just sort of kicking the tires and you're not really sure if this is for you or not. Take a look at what medical professionals are saying. Watch some of the deeper videos of the technology and what it's doing for people within our bodies, because some of the things you're not going to feel, but some of the things you just might. So, professional athletes all around the world are using this technology, Olympic athletes, you name it. So it's not even it's not faking it. This stuff is real. It's impacting people's lives. And there's just such a question here, James, that a lot of people ask. Where do I
Yeah,
start?
yeah, absolutely. And a couple of things I want to tell you. You've already gone through the site. You've looked at the videos. You're looking at all the information that all the really, really, really smart people are saying, like the medical doctors and people like that, not just taking my word or Tina's word for it, but you're going through the information so that you can make an educated decision. What I want to encourage you to do is this. If you go down just a little bit past the medical professionals, you're going to see the two most common ways that people are getting started with LifeWave. Number one, option one is our core 4-pack. And number two, option two, is the trifecta. I want to encourage you to watch both of these videos. They're about 6 minutes long. And then after you've watched those, if you'll scroll down a little bit below that, you're going to see our 6-minute video, which is going to give you all three of our packs. And it tells you kind of what you can put in those packs, and you can kind of mismatch and do different things with them. But it's going to give you everything you need to know so you can choose which pack makes the most sense for you. Now, what I want to tell you right now is this. When I looked at this information personally, and I was, number one, convinced that this just made good sense, right? It made sense to me that this technology, with all the human clinical trials, with all of the doctors and all of the science behind it, I said, you know what? I at least owe it to my health to give it a shot. But then something else happened. And that was when I looked at an amazing technology that helps to reactivate the dormant cells within our bodies. And as you saw by going through these videos and going through this website, that as we age, those cells are dying. They're just dying off, right? And you're losing the potency of what your body can be doing when those cells are at their maximum level. When I realized that, I realized something. That was that every single person on planet Earth needs this technology. And since nobody, and I mean nobody, and here's what I mean. If you were to walk outside right now and ask 10 people, have you heard of LifeWave? Have you heard of this patch? 9 out of 10, and probably 10 out of 10 are going to tell you, I've never heard of this. See, when I realized that everybody needs it and nobody knows about it, that screams opportunity. And I'm going to take the next 2 to maybe 3 minutes, and hopefully even less than that, to give you a very high level overview of how this potentially, on top of the health benefits, could potentially put a few extra dollars in your pocket if you have interest in that. So whether you're the person that's saying, hey, I don't want to build a business, I have no interest in being an affiliate, a brand partner, or whatever you want to give that title to it is, right? But you say, I wouldn't mind getting my patches for free. Or you're like me and you say, wait a minute, nobody knows about it. I'm on a mission to tell everybody about it because this can absolutely change their lives. If that's you, then I want you to just pay attention to this. David Schmidt, the founder and CEO, the inventor of this amazing technology, decided to market this technology through a network. What does that mean? I like to call it community-based marketing, friendship marketing. The bottom line is this: when you go out to a dinner at a great steakhouse or a great sushi place, you typically tell your friends about it. So what do we do at LifeWave? You have the opportunity to become a brand partner. It's real simple. When you do that, you partner with LifeWave with the opportunity to share this amazing technology and all of the future amazing technologies that this company is introducing into the marketplace with your friends, your coworkers, and everyone you come across. Simply put, here's how it works. When you do that, all businesses are created on volume. As volume goes up, the potential for profit goes up. But instead of all of that money going to the company, they decided to cut out the middleman, advertising and marketing, and pay you for telling your friends about this amazing technology. And like I said, future technologies to come down the road. When that happens, you are paid a percentage of all of the revenue that the company generates through the people that you've shared this information with. On average, the company is sharing, let's just say, a lot of money. Over half of all of the money is being shared with people like you and me, just because we tried something we liked, we received an amazing result, and we wanted to tell somebody about it. So if that interests you, after you've gone through these videos, get back with the person that invited you to look at this company, to look at this technology, and then tell them, hey, I've decided I'm option one or I'm option two, or tell them which pack makes the most sense for you, and say, hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind figuring out how to get my patches for free. Listen, I hope this has been a great experience for you, that you've gone through this information. If you haven't, please go back, watch the videos, watch those 2-minute videos, watch the video on David Schmidt, and please get all of your questions answered so you can make an educated decision that can not only change your health, but potentially your bank account. Have a great day. It was great hanging out with you.